Hello. Hi everyone, welcome to Vedantu JEE English, and this is Diksha Kaushal, your chemistry master teacher. And now today we are going to do top 100 questions of physics, chemistry and mathematics for your April shift, right, of JEE mains. So everyone, this is going to be a really important session. I have picked out the best questions for you to revise everything, and these are the kind of questions that you will see in your exam. So for Vedantu JEE team, hit the like button and share this with your friends because we are putting a lot of hard work just for you. And for chemistry, I have done 3 lectures. First is organic chemistry, 1.5 hours, full organic chemistry is there. Inorganic chemistry again, 1.5 hour, all the exceptions, and physical chemistry formulas in your video form. Okay, I have done that in the video section. You can see that. Right, so all of these are very important for you. Now let us start this without wasting any time. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are ready for the question answer session, if you are ready for your mock test, and I also want to see your comments, your answers in the comment section. So starting with the first thing here, that is a compound D upon treatment with alkaline solution of iodine gives a yellow precipitate. The filtrate on acidification with white solid. See, if you see this here, they are saying that there is some filtrate, that is C8H10, that is C8H10O, right? If you see this in the option, you have benzene. That means you are definitely going to use benzene here. That means in the answer, there will be benzene and some other ring will be attached to it. Now they are saying that this D compound is going to give you a yellow precipitate when you react iodine in alkaline solution. That means the iodoform test is positive. And iodoform test is positive if you have these 2 things, okay? This group or you have this group, CH3, COH and H. So we need to have any of this group in the answer. Now, if you subtract this, what you will get here is C2H5O. If you attach COCH3, this is not C2H5OH. You need to have C2H5O. So, if you attach CHC, this is OH, this is CH3, this is C2H5O. That means this is the answer for D, and hence A is the correct answer here. Right? How many of you answered it correctly? Let me know in the comment section if you are able to answer this correctly. Right? Next, students, we have in which of the following reaction the final product is neither acid nor a salt. Neither acid nor a salt. So if you see this here, aromatic hydrocarbon will give tolerance test, so it will get converted to COO negative. Here it is going to convert it into COH because it's a very strong oxidizing agent. Here also it is going to convert it into COH, PHCOH, that is also very strong oxidizing agent. But Fehling solution only reacts to give acid with aliphatic aldehydes, not aromatic, and this is the aromatic aldehyde. So this reaction will not occur, hence C is that answer which is not going to give any acid or acid salt to us, right? Okay. Next is which of the following is optically active on reaction with LiAlH4 to give optically inactive? See, beta, very simple thing. One, what you have to remember is what are optically active. For that, just remember AAC. AAC means asymmetric, active, asymmetric, and chiral. But what we can see, all of them are asymmetrical. If you see plane of symmetry, we cannot pass, we cannot pass, we cannot pass, we cannot pass. Right? All of them has chiral center. This is chiral carbon, this is chiral carbon, this is chiral carbon, this is chiral carbon. Now, what is the chiral carbon? The carbon which is sp3 hybridized with 4 different groups. Okay, that is chiral carbon. So, when you convert it, here COOH will be reduced to CH2OH in all the cases. When you write CH2OH here, this is again chiral, so again it is active only. This is CH2OH, again it is chiral, 4 different group, again it is active. But when you convert this, it will become CH3, CH2, CH2OH, and this is also CH2OH. That means now this carbon is achiral, so this compound is inactive because two other groups attached to it is same. Okay, so it is achiral, so it is inactive. So in C you can see active to inactive transformation is there, right? Okay, yes students. Next is, if the velocity of an electron in hydrogen atom is 1 point this, then the electron may be revolving in this. Achha. Very simple. You just have to put the values of velocity here. Bohr model. We know that velocity is equals to 2.18 into 10 raised to power 6 z by n meter per second. And here the value is given to be 1.09 10 raised to power 8. 1.09, sorry, 10 raised to power 6. This is cancelled. Z, we know that value of Z is nothing but 1 only, so it will be n. So n is equals to 2.18 divided by 1.09. That is nothing but it is coming out to be 2. So the orbit number we can say is second orbit of the hydrogen is the correct answer. So C is going to be the correct answer. Is that clear to everybody or not? If not, then let me know in the comment section. If that is clear, then also let me know in the comment section. Okay? Yes? Okay. Now let us see the next one. The standard free energy of formation of AgCl. Standard free energy of product and reactants are given to you. E0 is made by standard HCl. Okay. E0 they are asking you. We know that delta G is equals to minus NF E0. Right? Now they are asking you the value of E0 here. That will be equals to delta G naught divided by N. Right? So now you have to find out the value of delta G and N from here. Right? Okay? Delta G and the value of N, how you will find it? So they have given you this reaction that you are going to use HCl and H2 here, right? SHE along with HCl. This is what you have to do. Now in the product side, you have H positive and Cl negative. This combined delta G is given to you of products. This is the delta G of reactants is given to you. So product minus reactant, you will have minus 131 point minus of this delta G. You can easily calculate. From there, put the value of delta G here. Now, ma'am, how to calculate the value of N? So, in this reaction, only what you will see, the number of electron lost here is 1. Lost here is 1 and gained here is also 1. So, answer is going to be N is equals to 1 is the correct answer. You put all the values here, you will get the answer in bold. Okay. Next is, for an elementary reaction, 2A to B, K1 and K2 is given to you. So simple. See, this is the reaction that is given to you, right? This is the reaction that is given to you. Now, this is 2A, this is K1, this is K2 and this is B. Dekho, here they are asking the rate of disappearance. If you ask the rate of disappearance is dA by dt, that is the rate of disappearance. Rate of reaction is minus dA by dt divided by the number of moles, that is 2. Okay. So rate of disappearance will be equals to 2 into rate of reaction. Okay. If you put this, that will be 2 into rate of reaction. Okay. Now, ma'am, what is the value of rate of reaction? With a rate of reaction, if you see this from rate law equation, because this is given to be an elementary reaction. Okay? So, with respect to K1, it will be K1 A square, backward it is K2 and this is B. K2 and this is B. Right? So, if you put these values here, so minus dA by dt will be equals to 2 into rate of reaction, that is 2 into K1 A square minus 2 K2 into B. Okay? So what you have to remember in this question is that rate of reaction you have to divide it by moles. For disappearance, appearance, don't divide it by moles. That is how you got the relation between disappearance and rate of reaction. Rate of reaction for elementary can also be forward rate constant multiplied by reactant raised to power stoichiometry minus of backward rate constant raised to power the stoichiometry of the backward thing, right? So this is going to be the answer for rate of reaction. That is the rate of disappearance. So answer is C is the correct answer. Okay, answer is C is the correct answer here. Understood? Okay, is that clear? Next is A to B you have, okay, very simple. They have given you a forward reaction A to B where this is the delta H value. Forward EA they have given you, backward they are asking you. So that is delta H is equals to EA of forward minus EA of backward for an exothermic. So that means EA of backward is going to be EA of forward minus of delta H. EA of forward is going to be 50, right? Minus delta H is given to be minus 10. So it is going to be 60 kilojoule. That is D is the correct answer. Okay, that is D is the correct answer here. If the pH of half equivalent point of amino acid is this, okay, 2.286 and of the base is 9.719, then the pH of isoelectric point will be addition of both the pH divided by 2, that will be the pH of isoelectronic point if you have strong acid and strong base. Okay. Next is the shapes they are asking you. Okay, which of the following match is incorrect? Okay, shapes now they are asking you. Let us see that. Okay, let us see these shapes here. Better tell me firstly what shapes what we have to do. One thing I'll tell you, right? Others you have to do yours. One is XCOF2. See here you have xenon. Xenon belongs to group number 18. That means 8 is the outermost electron. Oxygen is always double bonded. So 2 bond pair for electron, oxygen, plus 2 for fluorine. So that is total 4 bond pairs. So minus 4, it is 4 electrons. 4 unpaired electrons means 2 lone pairs. Now 2 lone pairs plus how many sigma bonds? See, xenon has double bond with oxygen, 1 fluorine, 1 fluorine. So total 3 sigma bonds is equals to 5. So that means here answer is going to be XC trigonal bipyramidal, where 2 lone pairs will be on the equatorial position, and hence this is going to be the answer. That is T shape, which is the correct answer, right? They are saying which of the following is incorrect. Okay. For that, let us solve it for other, that is XCO2F2. Okay. Now again here what you have, XC is for 8 electrons, 8 minus XC, 2 double bonds with oxygen, 2 bonds with fluorine. So total it has 6 bond pairs. So minus 6 is equals to 2. That is 1 lone pair. 1 lone pair means here it is 4 sigma plus 1 lone pair means 5. Okay. So here it is going to be XC trigonal bipyramidal. Na? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 1 lone pair is on the equatorial position means like this. So this is a seesaw position. Okay. Seesaw. And they have given a square planar, which is the incorrect answer. So answer will be B is the incorrect answer. Answer we have already solved. Okay. But we will solve it for other things also. That is if you have pyramidal. That is XCO3. Okay. XCO3. So here it is. XC is having 8. For oxygen it is 6 electrons minus 6. That means 2 electrons means 1 lone pair. So that is 1 lone pair plus 3 sigma bonds. That means total 4 is the steric factor. So it is 1 lone pair and 3 oxygen here. Okay. Similarly for XCF6, what you will have? 8 minus 6, that is 2. So 1 lone pair. Total it is 7. So that is why answer is going to be distorted octahedron. So answer is B is the incorrect. Next is the structure of glycine. So what is glycine? Glycine is NH2, CH2, COOH. So isoelectric point is when it gains one H, right? And this loses one H. So it is NH3, CH2, COO. That is D is the correct answer. Okay? D is the correct answer. Next is has hybridization. Now they are asking you the hybridizations here. So beta, for hybridization make 3 columns here. Okay? Let us find out the hybridization for all of them. First is oxidation number here is X is equals to plus 3. Here oxidation number is X is equals to plus 2. Here oxidation number is 0. So here it is, if you see this, cobalt is 27. That means 4s2 3d7. Cobalt, when it loses 3 electrons, it will be 3d6. Okay? NH3 is a strong field ligand. It is going to cause pairing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So answer will be D2sp3. If you see this, it is going to cause pairing. Answer you will be left with D2sp3. Okay? D2sp3, that is the correct answer. NiCN4, that is also correct. Okay, let me see how. Nickel in simple oxidation, it is 28, that is 4s2 3d8. Nickel 2 positive is in what? That is 3d8. Now we are saying that it has a strong field ligand. That means there will be pairing of electrons. Right, so pairing of electrons means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You will be left with DsP2. DsP2, that is the correct answer. Okay? For NiCO, see here what you have. Nickel again is in 4s2 3d8 configuration. Now we are seeing again a strong field ligand is there. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 1, 2, 3. But here total electrons are 10. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You are left with sp3. That is, this is the correct answer. So answer is all of the above is correct. Okay. All of the following statement is correct here. So in one question, they have asked you 3 questions here. That is a good deal, right? A mixture of propene and methane is obtained by cracking of which of the following? So if you have N-butane, it is going to give you propene and methane on the cracking. So answer is C is the correct answer. Direct reaction it was. Next students, let us see. Next question is, which of the following hydrocarbons cannot be obtained by Sabatier-Sanderson reaction? Acha bhai, Sabatier-Sanderson reaction, which of the following cannot be obtained? Anybody in the comment section? Sabatier-Sanderson is when you have a triple bond that is converted to either double bond, right? Or that is converted to a single bond. Okay. For that, at least, now they are saying which of the following cannot be obtained. See, to obtain CH4, you need to have 2 carbon. You need to have 1 carbon. 1 carbon is not possible here. You need to have, triple bond will be formed between 2 carbons. Now, not at 1 carbon cannot form triple bond by itself. So that means answer is CH4 we can never obtain because you at least need to have 2 carbons here. When 3,3, next question is when 3,3 dimethyl 2-butanol. Now, very interesting question. Okay, I'll just write this here because I also need to have space here. 3,3 dimethyl, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3,3 means here you have CH3, here you have CH3. 2-butanol means here you have OH. This is CH3, this is H, this is CH3. Okay. H2SO4 means it is going to lose H positive. It is going to lose OH negative. Dehydration will be there. So it is going to form a carbocation, that is CH. This is positive. This is CCH3, CCH3, CCH3. Now, how many of you can answer me that whenever you have a carbocation, you have the rearrangement. So this is a 2-degree carbocation. When you convert this, when you rearrange this, that is going to be a, what you will do here, this methyl will be shifted here. So it is going to be CCH3, this is CH3, methyl shift will be there. This is CCH3, this is CH3, this is the carbocation which is a 3-degree carbocation. Right? Now, because dehydration you have to do, either hydrogen you can take from this side or from this side. If you take it from this side, here you will have double bond. According to SETZEF, you need to have more alkylated alkene. So that is only possible here. So answer will be C double bond C. This is CH3. This is one CH3. Here also it is CH3. Here also it is CH3. So answer is what is formed? 2,3 dimethyl 2-butene is formed. Okay, so you want to name this 1, 2, 3, 4. 2,3 dimethyl 2-butene. On the second position, you have butene. 2,3 dimethyl 2-butene is formed. That is C is the correct answer. Okay. What is the end product which is obtained on the nitration of toluene? So see, toluene means this thing. Toluene is ortho-para directing. So that is why on ortho and para position you will have the attachment of NO2. So 2,4,6 trinitro toluene will be formed. Next we have some questions, right? Let us see how many we are left with, because I need to message Namrata ma'am also after this, right? So we have, which of the following is paramagnetic? So beta, paramagnetic means you need to have unpaired electron here. And paramagnetic, now always remember one thing, that if you have a number of electrons and this is mu, right? If you have one unpaired electron, it is 1.7. 2 unpaired electron, 3, 4 and this is 5. For 2 unpaired, it will be 2.7, 3 it will be 3.8, 4 it will be 4.9, 5 it will be 5.9. Okay, that is going to be the answer. Acha. Now see this. Best answer is nickel. Okay? So what you should do? Saktiv, Karman, Fikunikojan, you should know the electronic configurations here. Okay? So here I'll just tell you one time the electronic configuration. Saktiv, Karman, Fikunikojan. Okay? So all have 4s, 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 4s. Okay? 4s, 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 4s. This is 3D, 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 3D. Right? So 21, 22, 23. Stop at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, stop at 29 also. So chromium will have 1 and 5 because of half filled, 1 and 10 because of fully filled. Zinc is 30, so it will be 2 and 10. If you know this and this, most of the questions, I would say all the questions of paramagnetic, character, diamagnetic, unpaired, paired electron, magnetic moment is already solved. Okay, so here if you see, ma'am, nickel. Okay, so where is nickel? Nickel is this one. So if nickel loses 2 electron, it will be 3d8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is give us 2 unpaired electrons. So that is why this will be paramagnetic in nature. Rest of it, if you see copper, copper will give you 3d10, copper positive. Zinc 2 positive will give you 3d10. If you say scandium 3 positive is also going to give you 3d0. So all of these are diamagnetic in nature. So that is why answer is A is the correct answer. Okay? Now all the questions, if you know this, you will be able to answer. Next is Four successive members of first row transition are listed below. They are saying which one is expected to have highest third ionization enthalpy. So write down the electronic configuration. This is 4s2 3d3. This is 4s2 3d 4s1 3d5. This is 4s2 3d6 26. This is 4s2 3d5. After third ionization means after losing 2 electrons. So after losing it will be 3d3. It is 3d4. This is 3d6. This is 3d5. So out of which of the following third electron will be very difficult to lose? Definitely from this, because this is half filled, very stable. So answer is D is the correct answer. Half filled and fully filled, it will be very difficult to lose 1 electron after from that. Okay? Next is the aqueous solution containing which of the following ions will be colorless. Now, whenever they are asking you colorless, that means they are talking about D0 or D10 configuration. Okay? D0 or D10 configurations. If you see this here, scandium is 21. It is 4s2 3d1. Iron is 4s2 26 na 4s2 3d6. Titanium is 4s2 3d. Titanium is 22 na, so 3d2. Okay, manganese is 25, so it will 4s2 25 25. 21, 26, 22, 25. That is how I write the electronic configuration except for copper and chromium. Okay? Now, 3 positive means 3d0. Definitely this is going to be colorless. This is a bit of, we all know, Zn2 positive, copper positive, all these are colorless. Okay, so this is also 3d6 na? No. 3d2 no. 3d5 no. Only this is colorless. Okay, so scandium 3 positive is colorless due to the D0 configuration. No DD transitions, right? Equivalent weight of K2Cr2O7C. This is converted in Cr3 positive in the acidic medium. And if you see, if you balance this equation, you should know that you will have 2 copper. So for one copper, chromium. Okay? Here oxidation number is 2 plus 2x minus 14 equals to 0. 2x is equals to 12, so x is equals to 6. Okay, so you can just directly write here x is equals to 6. For one copper, transition is from plus 6 to plus 3. That means change is 3 electrons. Change is 3 electrons. Change is 6 minus 3 is equals to 3 electrons. Right? For 2, if you see for 2 multiplied by 2, for 2 chromiums, because you have 2 chromiums here, change will be change in oxidation number, or you can say number of electrons gained or lost will be 3 into 2, that is 6. Okay? So n factor is going to be 6. Why you found out the n factor? Because they are asking you the equivalent weight. Equivalent weight is equals to molar mass by n factor. Molar mass is 294 by n factor is 6. So hence this is going to be your answer. Okay, that is going to be your answer. Right? If you solve this, you will get the answer as 49. That is C is the correct answer here. Okay, ji? Next is, let me also inform Namrata ma'am after this, because we are left with only few questions. According to Fajan's rule, covalent bond is favored by small cation and large anion. So answer is C is the correct answer. Okay, direct question it is. Next is the ratio of the energy of photon of this wavelength. Let me just inform Namrata ma'am. Okay. Yes. The ratio of energy of photon is this and that of the, okay. So there are two energies. This is lambda 1, this is lambda 2. Okay? So they are saying E1 by E2 is equals to what? E is equals to hc by lambda. That means E is inversely proportional to the lambda. Okay? So E1 by E2 will be equals to lambda 2 by lambda 1. Lambda 2 is 4000. Lambda 1 is 2000. So it is going to be 2. Okay? It is going to be 2. So answer of E1 by E2 is going to be E1 is equals to 2 into E2. So answer is 2. The ratio is going to be 2. So answer is D is the correct answer. Okay? D is the correct answer. Got it, everyone? Yes. Any problem here? Acha. Next question. Anybody in the comment section? CH3, C triple bond, C. Now what you have done, two pi bonds will break and attachment of two C double bond. That is possible in ozonolysis. Right? So here answer will be X is O3 and that too it is reductive ozonolysis. Reductive ozonolysis, that means C is the correct answer. Is that clear to everybody? But I am trying my best to save as much as of your time as possible because I know how crucial this time is for you, right? Okay. So a gas is found, very interesting question. Beta, I think we are left with only three questions. Okay. A gas is found to have a formula, very important. This is the formula of the gas. Okay. Its vapor density is this. Beta dekho, if its vapor density is this, then molar mass will be 2 into vapor density, that is 140. Okay. Now, the value of X they are asking, molar mass is given to you. Okay. Empirical mass, empirical formula you can say that is CO. Why? Because the simplest ratio is CO, right? That is given to you. Molecular formula is not given to you, but empirical mass you can say that is 12 plus 16, that is 28. Okay? Molar mass is given to be 140. So this X value, that is N, that is how many of this you need here, is equals to molar mass divided by the mass of the CO, that is 28. Right? That will give you the value of X, right? So I think that will be 5, okay? So that will come out to be 5. So answer is C is the correct answer. Is that clear to everybody? Which of the following compound will not give Cannizzaro reaction? But I say Cannizzaro reaction, for that you don't need to have no alpha hydrogen should be there. If you see, this has alpha hydrogen, alpha carbon and that to alpha hydrogen, so this will not show Cannizzaro reaction. This does not have alpha hydrogen, it will show. This has alpha carbon but that is sp2, so no alpha hydrogen, again it will show Cannizzaro. This has alpha carbon but there is no alpha hydrogen, right? So this will again show Cannizzaro. So E is the one which will not show any Cannizzaro reaction here. Okay. Last question of today, and let me just see if Namrata ma'am is ready, right? Okay. Okay. The standard reduction potential. Okay, the standard reduction potential, and they are asking you the reducing power. But see, the one which has high reduction potential means wants to get reduced. That means it wants to oxidize something else. That means it is a very good oxidizing agent. Okay, it's a very good oxidizing agent. That means it is not at all a good reducing agent. That means the reducing agent and reduction potential are inversely proportional, isn't it? Reducing agent and reduction potential are inversely proportional. So they are asking you the strongest reducing agent means least value of reduction potential you need to see. So this is for lithium, this is for barium, this is for sodium, this is for Mg. And also see whether all of them are reduction potential. Oxidation number is decreasing, 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 decreasing. So all of them are reduction potential only. So least value is for this lithium, that is minus of 3, right? So that means it is the strongest reducing agent, okay? Least reduction potential means strongest reducing agent. So answer is C is the correct answer. Okay? Is that clear to everybody or not? Yes. So beta, we have completed chemistry section. All the slides will be provided to you, right? And now you can start with your mathematics and physics part as well after that. All the best for your exam tomorrow for those students who have their exam tomorrow. And for those students who have their exam in some other shift, right, for those, I'll definitely see you here on this channel for the paper analysis. Yes, that will be there on this channel live, right? That will be available to you. You can see that in the live section as well, right? But the one advice that I would like to give to all of you is don't get depressed or be in a panic mode. Some students, what they do, they don't sleep all night in that stress, and eventually exam is not going to be good because you have not given your mind the rest that it requires. And one request is, please don't study anything new out of blue. Don't study anything that you have never studied. Okay, you can refresh the formulas that you have done. Yes, if something is very important and simple that you can retain in your head, do that, right? So I would advise you to go for organic chemistry lecture that I took for 1.5 hour, and very simple 1 hour lecture of inorganic exception, and 50 minutes video of physical chemistry, all formulas in my handwritten notes only available to you, right? So you can go through full revised chemistry, but one advice is just keep revising what you have already done instead of doing something new. That is my advice to you. Rest is totally your choice. You already know the capacity of your brain and the retaining power of your brain. Try to remember and write down all the formulas of mathematics, physics, and chemistry, exceptions of chemistry. Try to revise it in your head, the reactions, the reagents in your mind only. That will really, really help you. For that, I am saying watch all these 3 videos in 2x speed, right? That will really help you. So that's it for today, and all the best for your tomorrow's exam. Please don't get stressed about anything. Just relax. What is done already, we have done that. If there is no I would say there is no benefit of stressing over what we have already done, right? If you have wasted your time, and there is no benefit of, even if you have studied a lot and now you are very anxious, I will not be able to make it, you are going to ruin your exam. So don't do that, right? Just relax yourself. Now is your other 2 subjects. Go and hit the like button, right, for Vedantu JEE English, and yes, study as much as possible and then relax your mind. That's it. All the best. Bye bye. This is Diksha Kaushal signing off. Bye bye.
Hello, Ninja Warriors. So, we are going to start with mathematics, and you know what? Today's questions are going to be very, very helpful for your April attempt. That is how I have curated all the questions. So, let's quickly start today's session. Yes, Gauri, I remember you. Am I audible? Just let me know. Am I audible? Yes. So the very first question, let's start with the very first question. You know what, in today's session, each and every question is so carefully placed in such a way that is going to help you in upcoming April attempt. So make sure that you are doing each and every question along with each and every concept. Okay, all right, let's start. Okay, let alpha comma beta be the distinct roots of the equations this. Okay, so as per the question, this is a quadratic equation whose roots are alpha and beta, correct? Now an, okay, yes, an is nothing but alpha power n plus beta power n. Then the minimum value of this expression is what they are looking for. Just let me know in the chat box. Just let me know in the chat box that which topic do you think this question is from? I know that this question is from quadratic equations, right? This question is from quadratic equation, but exactly which topic, who can tell me in the chat box? Yes, Shamya, absolutely right, Newton's formula. So let me just show you what is a Newton's formula. Suppose ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is having two roots alpha and beta, and your expression Sn is equals to alpha power n plus beta power n. Okay, then what you can do is x square you can replace by Sn, x will be replaced by Sn minus 1, and there is one multiplication over here that will be replaced by Sn minus 2 is equals to 0. This is your Newton's formula. So basically consecutive Sn minus 1, Sn minus 2 will get multiplied with all the three coefficients respectively. Okay, this is your Newton's formula. This is your Newton's formula. Okay, this is your Newton's formula. Okay, all right, now as per this question, this is your quadratic equation. Coefficient is 1x square. So 1x square will be replaced by an. So 1 times an, correct, minus, now the coefficient of x is what? T square. T square plus minus 5t plus 6. And this is x. X will be replaced by an minus 1 plus 1 will be replaced by an minus 2 is equal to 0. As per the question, okay, as per the question, can you see 2023, 2025, 2024? So it is so obvious that I should put n is equals to 2025. If I put n is equals to 2025, A2025, okay, minus t square minus 5t plus 6. This is A2024 plus A2023 is equal to 0. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, see, as per the question, they are asking for A2023 plus A2025. A2023 plus A2025. So this expression has to go on the right hand side. So A2025 plus A2023 is nothing but t square minus 5t plus 6. Multiply A2024, which I am shifting it over here. Now can you see, you are looking for the minimum value of this expression. Minimum value of this expression is t square minus 5t plus 6, correct? So t square minus 5t plus 6. So if you want to talk about the minimum value, so make perfect square, t minus 5 by 2 whole square minus 25 by 4 plus 6. If you solve this part, 6 4s are 24. So this is nothing but minus 1 by 4. So minimum value is minus 1 by 4, option B. I hope that you know how to calculate minimum value of a quadratic expression. Yes, everybody? Okay. So option B, absolutely right. This is a very good question, JEE Main 2024 April attempt. Okay. All right. Yes, GKM. Absolutely. Now you've got 98 percentile, target for 99 plus percentile. Okay. Everybody in the chat box. Yes. Next question. So this is again a very, very important question, where in binomial theorem they give you a binomial expression. They will ask you term independent of x in expansion of this. Okay, term independent of x in expansion of this. So what is the concept? General term. Can anybody tell me general term formula? TR plus 1 is NCR, x power n minus r, y power r. Here the expansion is x plus y raised to power n. Okay. Alrighty, clear? Everybody? Okay. Now TR plus 1. Correct. So over here n is 10. ठीक है? So TR plus 1 is equals to 10 CR. Then you are having root AX square power 10 minus R and 1 upon 2x cube power R. Yes? Okay. Alright. Now what are you looking for? Term independent of x. Term independent of x means that power of x will be 0. So collect the power of x and make it 0. Power of x should be equals to 0. So power of x from here is 20 minus 2r. 20 minus 2r and this is minus 3r is equals to 0. So 20 is equals to 5r. R is coming out as 4. Yes, everybody. R is coming out as bilkul crafty. Equate power of x is equals to 0. Absolutely. R, the moment you see R is equals to 4, okay. Now, as per the question, term independent of x is 105. So, this is 105. Put R is equals to 4 and make it 105. Okay. So, put R is equals to 4. So, 10C4 square root of A, R is 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. I am not mentioning x anywhere because I know the moment I put R is equals to 4, the power of x will be gone. Okay. So, root A power 6, then this is 1 by 2 power what? 1 by 2 power 10 minus 4 is 6. Sorry, this is 10 minus 4, this is 6 and R is 4. Yes, absolutely. And this is nothing but 105. You just have to solve it, that's it. 10C4. Let's solve it here. 10C4. And tell me, 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. Whole upon 4, 3, 2, 1. Correct? Root A power 6 will be A cube. So, A cube and this is 1 by 2 power 4 is nothing but 4 4s are 16. And this is 105. Correct or not? Yes, everybody? Clear? Okay. Now just calculate it. So 4 and 2, 8 is gone. Correct? 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. Okay, 7 1s are 7, 7 1s are 7, 7 5s are 35. 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are. Correct? 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are. So A cube is coming out as 8. That means A is nothing but 2. If A is 2, what are they asking? A square is equal to, A square is nothing but option B, 4. Yes, everybody? Getting it? Understanding it? Okay. Next question on your screen. Next question, next question, next question. Okay. Again, from binomial theorem, but it is remainder theorem. Okay. Remainder theorem, everybody. 2021 raised to power 3762 is divided by 17. Now, we are going to do with the help of ninja technique. Remainder theorem, ninja technique. Okay. So, what is the ninja technique? So, there is set procedure. Okay. Set procedure, whenever you see that remainder type of problem, step by step we are going to do that. Okay. Now, remainder ninja technique says that whenever you have to divide any number by 17, for example, as per this question, 17. So, what you do is divide 2021 by 17 and check the remainder. Okay. And preferably your remainder should be plus 1 or minus 1. Let's see. Let's hope. 17. 17 ones are 17. 17 here. So, 3 and 2. 17 again. 2 carry. 17 ones are 17. 7 तो वापस से 1. So, this is again 17 minus करेंगे. तो कितना आएगा? 12 में से 7 5. And this is 15. And this is 151. Now 17 5s are, can anybody tell me 7 5s are 35, 3 carry 5, 85. No, 17 8s are somebody, 8 7s are 56, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 136. 17 9s are 9 1s are 9, 9 7s are 57, 5 carry, 9 1s are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 147. Okay. 17 9s are 147. So 4 is the remainder, huh? Okay. Ma'am speaking Hindi while calculating. Tell me now. Tell me 17 से क्या होगा? 17 से what will happen? 17 into, hold on, calculator. Do I have calculator? See, 17 multiply 110 is 18. No. 17 multiply 115. 17 multiply 116. 17 multiply 117. 17 multiply 120. 2040. Okay. 17 multiply 119. So 2023. Okay. Yes. See what I have got. 17 multiply, so 2023. 17 multiply 119 is nothing but 2023. This is what we have got. Okay, divide it. Okay, got it? Everybody will be able to do that. See, what I did is 2021 power 3762 is divided by 17, then remainder is. I am doing the very first step. What happens when 2021 is divided by 17? So, ma'am, actually 17 into 119 is 2023. So, this 2021, so what is the remainder? Can anybody tell me? Remainder is minus 2. Okay. So, when I divide 2021 by 17, I am going to get remainder which is minus 2. I told you now, preferably the remainder should be minus 1 or plus 1. If not, then minus 2 or plus 2. So, remainder is minus 2 because 2023 is completely divisible, we can see. 2023 is completely divisible. Okay, all right. Yes. Okay, now, remainder is minus 2. So, minus 2 power 3762 when divided by 17 will give the same remainder when 2021 power 3762 is divided by 17. Are you getting my point? This is the ninja technique. Let me repeat. What I am trying to say is, you divide, this is your base. 2021 divided by 17, you got minus 2 as the remainder. Now, if minus 2, you just replace 2021 by remainder. Minus 2 raised to power 3762 when divided by 17 will give the same remainder when this 2021 power 3762 is divided by 17. This is the ninja technique. Okay, so now minus 2, so minus is gone because power is this. Now what is the relation between 2 and 17? Is there any relation between 2 and 17? Yes. There is a relation between 2 and 17 because 16 and 17 are closely related. So, I can write this 2 as 2 power 4. Let's try writing 2 power 4. So, 3762 must be multiple of 4. Let's do that. 4 1s are 4. 4 9s are 36. 4 4s are 16 and 2 is right there. So, can you see that 3760? See, 2 power 3760 is divided by 4 and this is 2 square. Now, what you can do is, you can write 2 power 4 and 2 power 4, this is 9 4 and 6, so 9 4 0. Yes, 9 4 0 and this is 4. So, now this is 16. 16 power 940 into 4 is equals to what? This is 17 minus 1 power 4 940. Okay, so this is what remainder? So if, hold on. So now you have to divide by 17 again. So if you divide 16 base by 17, you get minus 1 as the remainder. Minus 1 power 940 is plus 1. So plus 1 remainder and 4 remainder. So 4 is the final remainder. 4 is the final remainder. That's how we do this. Okay. Yes, everybody getting it this question? Yes. So have a look at this question, and I to feel you should solve a couple of problems based on this. Okay. Now the next question is actually sudden surprising question NTA gave in 2025 January attempt. Okay. So what is this question? By the way, this is from 2024, but in 2025, 2 to 3 questions were there. The equation of chord of ellipse having the middle point. Now they are asking very simple, direct, straightforward question observed in January attempt as well, that the equation of chord of the ellipse having middle point is given. So you know equation of chord whose midpoint is given is nothing but t is equals to s1. Yes, t is equals to s1, correct? Right? So over here t is nothing but tangent equation x1. So x into minus 1 plus 4y y1 y into half minus 4 is equals to s1. Now put minus 1 comma half over here, 1 plus 4 by 4 minus 4. Okay, all right. So this is gone, and you are having minus x plus 2y is equals to 2. Okay, or you can say x minus 2y plus 2 is equals to 0. This is also a thing, x minus 2y plus 2, x minus 2y plus 2. So this is option A actually. This is option A. This is a little bit formatting error, but option A. X minus 2y plus 2 is equals to 0. Everybody, yes? Who is saying option B? Option B is incorrect, huh? So this is how it is. See, t is equals to s1. So this is your t and this is your s1. T is equals to s1 is the direct same question within 10 seconds. I think everybody will be able to do that, okay? And also if you guys, if you are having trouble, okay, no, nothing. Let's start with the next question, okay? Next question ready? Now this question will be definitely be there in your paper, because you know this is a very popular question. I think everybody on this earth who is preparing for JEE should be aware that, okay, system of linear equation will be there in each and every shift. Yes or no? Tell me in the chat box, yes or no? System of linear equation, I think everybody is aware that this question is going to be there. Okay, the following system of linear equations, okay, so system of linear equations is given to you, and now as per the question they are saying, hold on, I have, yes, these are the equations. Following are the system of linear equations. Everything is there. Okay, what do they want me to? So we need to actually tell. We need to actually tell, okay? That what is this happening over here? So first of all, first thing is delta. Let's calculate delta. 2, 3, 2. Then 3, 2, 2. Then 1 minus 1. Okay, so this is the last equation is x minus y plus 4z is equal to 8. Okay, this is the third equation. Yes. So now let's expand this. Delta will be what from here? So 2, 8 plus 2, 10. Minus 3, 12 minus 2, 10. Plus 2, minus 3, minus 5. So this is 20 minus 30. So minus 10. Then this is also minus 10. Can you see this is not equals to 0? Delta not equals to 0 means what? It is not having a unique solution. Lagging, you are saying. Sorry, it is having a unique solution. Sorry, not equals to 0, that means unique solution. Okay, it has a unique solution. I think option C is absolutely right then. We don't have to solve it also. Option C is absolutely right. Okay, has a unique solution. Done, done, done. Easy question. JEE Main 2021. Buffering you are saying. Buffering you are saying. Oops. Okay. Four is the final remainder. That's how sudden zero. This is, tell me in the chat. Then 1 minus 1. Okay, so this is equal to unique solution. Lagging you are saying. Still lagging, बच्चों? Is it still lagging? I think it's fine. Let's check. Check. I think it got better. Let me teach, huh? So this question, I think everybody is absolutely clear about this question. The next question is from matrices and determinants. Okay? Fixed. Yeah. Sometimes it happens, na, Wi-Fi got dropped, then it gets picked up. Okay? All right. Okay. Next question. Let A be an n cross n matrix such that determinant A is true. This is very important. You know what? Properties of adjoint. So let me just write some properties, but before that, let us read this question carefully. Okay? Okay? Yes. So A be an n cross n matrix such that determinant A is true if the determinant of this matrix is 2 raised to power 84. So determinant of adjoint of 2 times adjoint of 2A inverse is 2 raised to power 84. Okay? All right? Yes. So now property. First property. Determinant of adjoint of A for a 3 cross 3 matrix is determinant A square. Number 2 property, whenever you see any constant stuck inside the determinant, that will be coming out and the power of this constant will be the order of the matrix. Usually they give 3 cross 3. Hold on. let me just write the generic properties, not the specific ones. This is power n minus 1. This is determinant Ka is nothing but K cube determinant A. Second property. Okay. Alright. With these two properties, K cube nahi, K power n A. Determinant A. Okay. With these two properties, A being an n cross n matrix, n is equal to what? 4, 5, 3, 7. Let's start. Let's start this. Okay. Yes. So now first thing, determinant of adjoint of anything. Okay, so determinant of adjoint of anything is determinant of that power n minus 1. So determinant 2 adjoint 2a inverse, okay, and this is power n minus 1 is equals to 2 power 84. Okay, first property applied nicely. Now this 2, I want this 2 to come out. So if this 2 is going to come out, the power will be n. So 2 power n, but can you see 2 already has power n minus 1, 2 power n minus 1 will come out, and this is again adjoint of 2a inverse is equals to 2 power 84, correct? Now 2 power n minus 1 is right here, and now adjoint, can you see the same property? Determinant of adjoint of 2a inverse. Okay, so determinant of adjoint of anything is determinant of that power will be n minus 1, and you know what? N minus 1 was already there. See, 1 power n minus 1 was already there. Now one more adjoint, so one more n minus 1. So this is n minus 1 into n minus 1, so n minus 1 square is the power. Now again, this 2 wants to come out, 2 power n minus 1. This 2 wants to come out. So 2 will be power n. So 2 power n was already there. Multiply with n minus 1 whole square. And this is determinant A inverse power n minus 1 whole square. Okay. So this is 2 power n minus 1. Then this is 2 power n minus 1 whole square. Correct. What about this? This is 1 upon determinant A. So determinant A is 2. So upon 2, and this is n minus 1 whole square is equals to 2 power 84. Correct? Getting it? Yes? Okay. Now you put n is equals to something, na? So this is what? Now 2 power n minus 1. Okay. So again, this is 2 power n minus 1 plus n minus 1 whole square plus n minus 1 whole square is equals to 2 power 84. So n minus 1, let's take common. Compare the power. So this is 1 plus n minus, so this is n minus 1. And this is n cannot be taken common, sorry. N minus 1 only can be taken common, n minus 1. So this is n plus n minus 1 plus n minus 1 is equals to 84. Okay? Alright. So if you solve this, n is equals to 5 will satisfy. Let's see n is equals to 5 is satisfying or not. So if you put n is equals to 5 over here, put n is equals to 5 over here. So n is equals to 5 will be 4. This is 5 plus 5 into 4, 20 plus 4. So this is 29 into 4. 29 into 4. 9 4s are 36. 3 carry 4 2s are 8, 9, 10, 11. A little bit, ma'am, minus you are saying. Okay, let's do one more time. I think I have made a calculation mistake in this. Oh, yes, you were right. Minus, na? Yes. This was minus. Oops, this is minus. This one is minus. Okay, n minus 1 you take common, n minus 1. So n cancel. Okay, so this is, if you put n is equals to 5 now, so this is 4 multiply. Now, 5 into 4, 20, and this is minus 1. So, 19 into 4. 19, 9 4s, 21. Okay, so this is plus 1. Yes, absolutely correct. 20 plus 1 is equals to 84. N is equals to 5 is getting satisfied over here. N is equals to 5 is absolutely satisfying. Can you see this? Yes, the powers. So n is equals to 5. Option B is absolutely right. Okay. Yes, 5 is correct. Okay, perfect. Next question on your screen. Let's do the next question. Okay, which is from again matrices, and that is based on pattern based questions. You know what? They will give you a matrix and they will talk about higher powers of matrix. You should be aware that you don't have to calculate a power 20, 25. Rather, what you have to do is you have to create the pattern. Okay, so a is given, so calculate a square, a cube, a power 4, that's it. And then think about what could be a power n. Okay, so let's do that. A is given to you, a square, 1 0 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0. Okay, then we are having 1 0 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0. Okay, all right, a square. So a square is this 1, that's it, that's it. So this is 1. This and this 0 0 0, 0 0 0. Then row number 2, column number 1, 0 0 and 1. Okay, then this and this 0 1 and 0. Next 0 and 1 and 0. Okay, so a square is having what? Hold on. In a square, this and this. Can you see? This is 0. This is also 0. This is 1. So this is 1 only, na? A square may, yes, everybody. A square is, yes, absolutely correct. And the next will be 1 0 0. This is your a square. Now a cube. Everybody, a cube. A cube will be a square 1 0 0, 1 1 1, 1 0 0. And there will be one more a, which is 1 0 0, 0 1 1 and 1 0 0. Correct? This is a cube. Let's solve a cube. So this into this 1, then 0, then 0. So overall 1. Row 1, column 2. So 0, then 0, then 0. This is also 0. Then this and this again 0 0 0. Okay, the next. So row 2 and column 1. So 1 0 1. So this is your 2. Okay, rest both the things will be 1 and this is 1 0 0. Now you are getting it. Okay, are you getting it? Can you see that a was given as this 1 0 0. A square is also having 1 0 0. A cube is also having 1 0 0. So if I just try to write a power n, that is 1 0 0. Fixed. The next row, can we see 0 1 1? Then a square is 1 1 1. A cube is 2 1 1. So over here I can see at least these 2 points are same. So 1 1 and 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 is common in the last row. What about this? Can you see? A power 1 is having 0. A power 2 is having 1, a cube is having 2, a power 3 will have, a power 3 is having 2, a power 4 will have 3. So a power n will have n minus 1. This is your a power n. Now whatever they want to ask, let us just solve it out. A power 2025 will be 1 0 0. This is 2024, 1 1 and 1 0 0. Minus a power 2020, 1 0 0. Okay, n minus 1, this is 2019 and 1 1. Okay, this is 1 0 0. Okay, all right. Now subtract it. Subtract it. So this 100 minus 100 will be 0000. 2024 minus 2019 will be 5 and 00. This is 000. Okay. So this is how it is. 000, 500 and 000. Now, this is not equivalent to a power 6. This is not equivalent to a power 5. A power 5 minus a. So a power 5 minus a will be what? A power 5. So a power 5 will be what? So this is 4 minus 0. 4 minus, no, this is also not correct. A power 6. Now a power 6 will have 5 over here. Okay. And a will have 0 over here. 5 minus 0. So it will match. Option A is absolutely right. Option A. Yes, you can take a power 20 as common. Yes, that also can be done. A power 20 if you take common, it will be a power 5 minus I, or rather ऐसे लिखो. But even if you take common, you have to like perform the operations only, na. So just whatever helps in getting the answer, you can do that. Okay. I think this was more easier for me. Next question again from matrices. And symmetric and skew symmetric matrix are two chapters or topics which are very, very important. Okay. All right. Now, let A is this. This is your A. Now, can anybody tell me what kind of matrix A is? Is it symmetric or skew symmetric? So, clearly, A is a skew symmetric matrix. What is a skew symmetric matrix? Remember, when the diagonal elements are 0 and the conjugate elements are equal but opposite in sign. Okay, so A is a skew symmetric. M and N are the two matrix given by, so M is nothing but what? A power 2, A square plus A power 4 plus A power 6 all the way up to A power 20. This is your M. What is N? Anybody? If I just open this sigma, K1 if you put A plus A cube and all the way up to if you put 10, A power 19. This is your N. Then they are talking about Mn square. Okay, Mn square. All right? Yes? Okay. Now let's do one thing. Let's just calculate M matrix, which is A square plus A power 4. So yes, this is your A matrix. 0, 0, minus 2 and 2. This is your A matrix. Correct? Okay. A matrix right here. This is your A matrix. Correct? Now A square. Anybody? So A square 0 minus 2, 2, 0. 0 minus 2, 2, 0. A square will be row 1, column 1, 0, and so this is minus 4. Okay. Row 1, column 2, so 0 and 0. Then this is 0 and 0, so this is again 0. And minus 4. Minus 4. See, this is also minus 4. So clearly this is minus 4 times identity matrix is A square. Okay, A power 4, anybody? A power 4 will be 4 4 is 16i. Correct? Or you can say minus 4 square I. A power 6 will be minus 4 cube I. And so on. What about, so A is right here now, A cube. A cube will be A square dot A. Okay, so A square is nothing but minus 4, 0, 0, minus 4. And and A over here is 0 minus 2, 2, 0, correct? So this is your this and this, 0 again. Row 1, column 1, 0 again. Now row 1, column 2, so minus 8, correct? This and this, so 0 and minus 8 over here, okay? And finally, this is your this multiply this 0, 0, okay? Hold on. So this is plus 8. A cube, can you see? A cube is nothing but, so if I take common something, see, if I take 4 common, in fact minus 4 if I take common, this is minus 4 times A. A cube is nothing but minus 4 times A. Okay, A cube is minus 4 times A. Alright, yes. Now let's talk about this. A square. Anybody in the chat box, what is A square? We have just calculated it. A square is minus 4 times identity matrix. Plus A power 4 will be square of this. So that is minus 4 square I. Then again, what? This is cube of it. So minus 4 cube I. And all the way up to, can you see? This is what? A square. So power 10 minus 4 power 10 times identity matrix. Okay. Let's take identity matrix out of it. And this is minus 4 plus minus 4 square plus minus 4 cube. This is a GP. GP of 10 terms. Okay. So GP of 10 terms. Identity matrix into S10. Identity matrix into first term is minus 4. Then we are having sum of 10 terms, right? Identity matrix into. So this is first term R power n minus 1. So minus 4 power, how many terms? 10 minus 1 upon minus 4 minus 1. So identity matrix 4 upon 5. This is 4 power 10 minus 1. Okay, this is your M. M matrix is right here. Okay. M matrix is right here. Okay. Or you can say is identity matrix into some constant. Or you can say you don't have to solve it because they are not talking about the value. See, M is nothing but identity matrix into some constant. Lambda, let's say. Identity matrix. Can anybody tell me what is identity matrix? Identity matrix is actually, so yes, M, lambda into identity. Okay, now N, right? N. Let me just go here, N. N is nothing but A plus A cube and all the way up to A power 19, correct? So this is N. A is right here. A cube is what? Minus 4A plus A power 5 will be what? A power 5 will be A cube, which is minus 4A and A square. So this is again minus A square will be what? A square. So this is A cube. A cube is again minus 4A. So minus 4 square into A. Okay, and so on. So N is equals to A times some constant. A times some constant. Okay. N is nothing but so A times some constant. So lambda times A. A was already a skew symmetric. So N is a skew symmetric matrix. And M, if I talk about M, M is nothing but, this is your M. This is symmetric matrix. Okay. Alright, N square. So N square. Now see, M into N square. So M is I times lambda. Correct. And what about this? This is A lambda square. So AK, K A square. This is your MN square. So identity will get multiplied with this. So okay. So this is K square A square. A square, if I talk about A square is what? A square is A square is minus 4 times identity matrix. So A square, okay. Mn square की बात कर रहे हैं, non-identity symmetric matrix. So Mn square is actually a symmetric matrix. See, A square is a symmetric matrix, right? Symmetric matrix means what? That diagonal elements, I don't know, but conjugate elements should be equal, which is happening. This is a symmetric matrix. Okay, but non-identity. So this is non-identity symmetric matrix. Is Mn square a skew symmetric matrix? No, because A square is not a skew symmetric. Neither symmetric nor skew symmetric. No. This is also wrong. An identity matrix? No. So I think option A is absolutely correct. Okay. All right, everybody. Yes. Okay. All right. Next question on your screen is from the world of vectors. And you know what? In such question, projection is something which is very important topic. So projection related question is right there in front of you. You can see the same question you can expect in April attempt, because this question was asked in January attempt. Okay. Yes, very good question. Yes. A vector is given. B vector is A cross this. See, A is already given. So why not we do one thing? We calculate B vector by cross product I, J, K. Okay. This is I minus 2K. So 1, 0. Okay, sorry. A cross this. Na? A is what? 3, minus 1, 2. And this is 1, 0 and minus 2. Okay. So this is what? 2 I cap. Now this is what? Minus 6 minus 2. So plus 8 J cap. And over here this is minus K cap. This is your B vector. Everybody just check once that have I calculated correctly? Yes. 2 I cap plus 8 J cap plus K cap. Plus K cap. Okay. Correct? Yes. So this is your B vector. Correct? Now as per the question, C vector is B cross K. So one more time we can do. C vector is nothing but B cross K. So B to we have already now. So 2, 8, 1 and K 0, 0, 1. C vector will be what? 8 I cap. Okay. Minus 2 J cap plus 0 K cap. This is C vector. Now as per the question, projection of C minus 2J on A vector. So projection of C minus 2J on A vector will be dot product upon magnitude of A vector, C minus 2J. So C minus 2J will be 8I minus 2J minus 2J. So this is 8I minus 4J dot A. Where is A? A is given 3, minus 1, 2. So 3, minus 1, 2 upon square root of 9 plus 1 plus 4. So this is going to give you 8 3s are 24. Then plus 4, 0 is gone, upon 9, 10, root 14. So 28 upon root 14. Okay, if I just rationalize it, what will I get? 14 ones are for 2 root 14, option D. Option D, 2 root 14 is absolutely correct. Okay, yes, understanding it? Everybody? (2026) series, right after this April attempt, we are going to do something for 2026 aspirants, so do not worry. Shortest distance between two skew lines is again one of the topics everybody should be able to do it. Everybody should be able to remember the formula. Okay. So first of all, this was the question from JEE Main 2023. Okay. Yes. All right. Yes. Shortest distance between the lines. So this is your line number 1 and this is your line number 2. Can you see your line number 2 is not in proper format? Make sure that both lines, before applying the formula, make sure that both the lines are in proper format. Otherwise, the whole effort will go into the waste. Okay? Yes? So now, this is actually y minus 1 upon minus 2. Now you know the formula, shortest distance formula. Let me just remind you. x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1. This is a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. And on the denominator I, j, k, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. Cross product ka magnitude. Okay. Now let's plug in the values. First of all, 2 comma minus 1 comma 6 is the very first point and 6 comma 1 comma minus 8 is the second point. So the very first row will be what? 6 minus 2, 4, 1 minus 1, 2, minus 8 minus 6, minus 14. Yes. Second will be 3, double 2 and this is 3 minus 2 and 0. See, minus 2, not 2. Okay. So over here, this is it. And this is I, j, k, 3, 2, 2, 3, minus 2, 0. Now let's solve it with me. 4. 0 minus minus 4. So this is 4. Minus twice. 0 minus 6. Minus 14. This is minus 6 minus 6. So minus 12. Upon square root of 4 4s are 16, 6 6s are 36, 12 12s are 144. So this is 4 4s are 16 plus 6 2s are 12 and plus 14 into 12. Upon this is going to give you 144 plus 36. So 144 plus 36 is 180. Yes, 180. So this is 196. 196 is nothing but square root of 14. So this is your 14. This is what? 28. 28 plus 14 dot 12 upon 14. 14 ones are 14 twos are 14 ones are 2 plus. So this is nothing but, this is 2s. 2 plus 12. 2 plus 12 is 14. Shortest distance between both the lines. Shortest distance between both the lines is coming out as 14. You know what? If you do the calculation, make sure that you see that what I have done. Rewind it and see what for all the students who are facing trouble in calculations. Now, just make sure that you see that exactly how I did the calculation. Okay, how I did the calculation. Very, very important. Okay, just rewind it, replay it and you will understand that what did I do, because I have done something which is like very, very easy. Okay, next question on your screen. Yes, let C be the circle which is x square plus y square is equals to 4 and x square plus y square minus 4 lambda x plus 9 is equals to 0. These are the two circles. Okay. Now they are saying that both the circle intersect at two distinct points. Okay. Both the circle intersect at two distinct points. Then this point lies on the curve. Okay. So first of all, the condition of two circles intersecting at 2 points is nothing but C1, C2 is less than R1 plus R2 is greater than mod of R1 minus R2. This is the condition which is important. It has been observed that these type of question was asked in JEE Main 2025 January attempt this year. So if two circles are like this, okay. So C1, C2 is distance between their centers. Let's just calculate it now. C1, C2 will be what? Center of this circle is 0, 0. Center of the circle is 2 lambda, 0. Okay, C1, C2 is what? Okay, so just 2 lambda. 2 lambda. Correct? 2 lambda, 0. Distance between this is 2 lambda only. If set of all values of lambda so that circle C and C intersect at two distinct points is R minus A comma B. So this is mod 2 lambda, let's see. Then point is, now radius R1. R1 is equals to 2. What about R2? Square root of G square. So square root of 4 lambda square plus F square is 0 minus 9. So this is your R2. Now let's apply this condition. Mod of 2 lambda is less than R1. 2 plus square root of 4 lambda square minus 9. Let's solve it out. 2 lambda minus 2 ka mod less than square root 4 lambda square minus 9. Now square it out. 4 lambda square plus 4 minus 4 lambda. Correct? Lambda is in modulus, less than 4 lambda square minus 9. This is gone. Okay, so 4 mod lambda is what? 9 plus 4, 13. So mod lambda is greater than 13 by 4. Mod lambda is greater than 13 by 4. Eight lambda. Where exactly 8 lambda? 2 to the 4. Yes, 8 lambda. So this is your 8 lambda. This is your 8 lambda. 4 lambda gone. So 13 by 8. Is it correct now? Is it correct now? Right? I think mod lambda is this. This is the very first this type of inequality. Now let's talk about this left inequality, mod R1 minus R2. So C1, C2. So mod of 2 lambda is greater. See, mod of 2 lambda is greater than mod R1 minus R2. So this is 2 minus R2 is square root 4 lambda square minus 9. Okay. So we need to square it right here. 4 lambda square is greater than 4 plus 4 lambda square minus 9 minus 4 times 4 lambda square minus 9. So now cancel it out. 4 lambda square is gone. So over here 4 times square root 4 lambda square minus 9 is greater than 4 minus 9. So 4 minus 9 is minus 5. 4 minus 9 is minus 5. Have I done correct? So this is always true. This is always true. This will not give me anything. Okay, this will not give me anything. Okay. Hold on. I shifted this on the other side. 4 minus 9 is minus 5. Any calculation mistake I have done? Is it correct? Ma'am, it is 6 lambda square. Huh? 16 lambda square you are saying. How come 16 lambda square? No, no. This is correct. Okay. So this is the true actually. If we have done this correct, so this is the true. Any positive quantity will be greater than negative quantity. So only concern is this only, right? A comma B we will get from here 13 by 8 and minus 13 by 8. See, lambda is greater than na. So that means what? Lambda is greater than 13 by 8. So what are they saying? That minus 13 by 8. See, lambda is less than this and greater than this. This is your lambda. Correct? So now A and B. So A will be minus 13 by 8 because lambda is taking all the values except minus 13 by 8 to 13 by 8. B is 13 by 8. Yes, this is correct. All the calculations are correct over here. Okay? Yes. So what we did is, first inequality, we wrote it over here. Shifting minus 2, squaring both the sides, you will get this. Second inequality, we tried to do that. We realized that 4 times square root. So this is always positive, no? And this is always negative. So positive is always greater than negative. This is true. So this is not giving me anything. So minus 13 by 8, 13 by 8. So now 8a. So 8 into minus 30. So minus 13 plus 12. And 16b. So that is 26 minus 20. Okay, this is comma. So this is 1 comma 6 lies on which curve? 1 comma 6 lies on which curve? Okay. Sorry, minus 1 comma 6 lies on which curve? Minus 1 comma 6 is the point. So minus 1 comma 6 is lying on, let me show you the solution, on option D, minus 1 comma 6. See, if you put minus 1, 6 into minus 1 square plus 36. So can you see 36 plus D? So 42. Only option D is getting satisfied. Yes, everybody? How does lambda square K? Yes. Okay. So now, again, next question is from complex numbers. Do you know what is the meaning of mod of z minus z naught? This is nothing but purely distance between z and z naught. Distance between z and z naught. Okay. So over here, mod of z1 minus 8 minus 2 iota is less than or equal to 1. Okay, is less than or equal to 1. Hello, hello. Am I audible? Refresh it. I'll be audible. Okay. So what does that mean? Z is 1 point and so Z minus, can you see? I can just do this. So this is your Z naught, 8 comma 2. Distance between Z. Okay, let me draw the diagram. 8 comma 2. 8 comma 2 will be lying over here. Here, 8 comma 2. 8 comma 2. Okay, so distance between unknown point and 8 comma 2 is 1 or less than 1. So this unknown point will lie on this circle or inside the circle as well. This is 8 comma 2. And can you see this Z1? If I talk about Z1, Z1 is nothing but the locus of on this point which is lying on this circle or inside the circle. Same. Can you see Z2? Mod of Z2 minus sign if I take common 2 minus 6 iota less than or equals to 2 is the radius. 2 comma minus 6. Okay. So 2 comma minus 6. 2 comma minus 6 will lie over here and it will touch the y-axis, although, so this is your Z2. 2 comma minus 6. Okay, this is your Z2. Now minimum value of Z1 minus Z2. So Z1 is lying on the circle, inside the circle or on the circle. Z2 is lying inside or on the circle. Z2 and Z1 are moving. Z2 and Z1 are moving. Okay, so Z1 can be here, Z1 can be here, Z1 can be inside, outside, anywhere. This is your Z1. but Z1 cannot come outside of this circle. Similarly, Z2 can take any value on or inside the circle. Are you getting my point? Now what do you want? You want that in what position of Z1 and Z2, so that distance between Z1 and Z2 will be minimum. Now you know what? Understand this question like a boyfriend-girlfriend. Z1 is boyfriend, Z2 is girlfriend. Okay. Now what happened? Because they both are preparing for JEE examination. So what happened? Their parents discovered that they are chatting, they are romancing day and night, and they are not focusing on April attempt. So their parents decided that we'll snatch the phone of Z1 and Z2 both till the examination. Let's see what to do after the examination. They'll be like, okay, now Z1 cannot go out of this circle. Z1 can, this is the house of Z1, this is the balcony. Maximum Z1 can stay here, and Z2, the girlfriend, is also caged in her own home, okay? But she can come in the balcony, the surface, that is the surface of the circle. Now, you just tell me that the minimum value of distance between Z1 and Z2. Now, Z1 and Z2 are in love, they want to see each other. So, Z2 will also come in the balcony. Z1 will also come in the balcony, so that they have minimum distance and they can look at each other at least. So just tell me, don't you think that Z1 and Z2 both will be exactly here? Here it will be Z1, here it will be Z2 for the minimum position. For the minimum distance, can you see this is the position of minimum distance? Here exactly, and here, line joining their centers, and they both are standing on their balcony so that they can look at each other. Okay, are you understanding this? The position of Z1 and Z2. Then only the distance between Z1 and Z2 will be minimum. Now what are you looking for? You are looking for this distance. Okay, this distance. By the way, this radius is 1 and this radius is 2. Can anybody tell me this is what? This is, let's say C1 and this is C2, center. Okay, sorry. C1 here, C2 here. Just tell me, distance between say C1 and C2. Can anybody tell me? So, minimum distance of Z1 and Z2 is equal to distance between their centers, C1, C2 minus C. This is the distance C1, C2, but minimum distance is this. So, you need to subtract radius number 1 and radius number 2. This is the formula for minimum distance. Distance between circles minus radius 1, radius 2. C1, C2. Now distance, can anybody tell me? Square root of 36, and so this is 100 minus 2 plus 1. So this is 10 minus 3, 7. 7 is the minimum distance. Everybody in the chat box got it? Now one question from my side. Let's see. One question from my side. If at all, in January attempt, they were asking minimum distance. In April attempt, they can ask maximum distance. Okay. Now, what happened? Because their parents separated the girlfriend and boyfriend. They both are JEE aspirants. But now they are in influence of their parents. They are like, oh, he's also wasting my time. Maybe he's strategizing that I don't score good. So, Z1 and Z2 both have become negative. They are on the verge of breakup. So now what will they do? Will they come in the balcony to see each other? No. They will go in opposite direction, repel each other now, because now they hate each other. So this is the position. Z2 should be here and Z1 should be here, because again, they cannot go out of their house. So maximum distance, Z2 will be here, Z1 will be here. So maximum distance will be what? Now, distance between center plus this radius and this radius will be the maximum distance. So C1, C2 plus R1 plus R2. So maximum distance will be 10 plus 3, 13. Yes? Okay. Getting it? Everybody give me a big thumbs up. Yes, Latika, you are absolutely right. You guys are absolutely right. Okay. This is a very good question. By the way, the same question we take in circle also. Same question we take in complex number also. Okay. All right. Now the next question is from integration. Okay, and this is, by the way, based on King's property. You'll be shocked, ma'am. How come King's property? How come King's property? How come King's property? Okay, 0 to 1. Let's put the x, value of x. So King's property mein x will be replaced by 1 minus x. This is, by the way, integration. So this is 2. X cube is 1 minus x cube minus 3, 1 minus x square minus 1 minus x plus 1. Power 1 by 3 dx. Let's see what happens. 0 to 1. Now, this is 2. This is a cube minus b cube minus 3a square. So, minus 3x plus 3x square. Minus 3x, 1 minus x. Correct. Okay. This is 2 is already outside. Minus 3. So, 1 plus x square minus 2x. Minus 1 plus x plus 1. Okay. Power 1 by 3 dx. Let's resolve it. Okay. So, minus 1 plus 1 is gone. Okay. So, now our integration is equals to 0 to 1. Now, please do not randomly write it. Just collect the coefficient of x cube. So, minus 2x cube is, I am thinking, minus 2x cube. What about x square? So, ma'am, 2 into 3, 6x square, 6 minus 3. 6 minus 3 is plus 3. So, plus 3x square. Okay. Then, what about term related to x? So, minus 6x and plus 6x. Minus 6x plus 6x is gone. Minus x will be right here. So, this is minus x, sorry, plus x. Now, plus x will be right here. And last but not the least, this is plus 2 and minus 3. Minus 1, that's it. So, this is minus 1 and power 1 by 3 dx. Can you see this? That this is I, correct? And this, after applying King's property, this on the right hand side, same I has become, if I take minus sign out, power is 1 by 3, right? Minus sign can be taken out. So, actually, I is equals to minus I. Or rather, what we can do is, King's property what do? This is second equation, this is first equation. Add first and second. 2I is equals to plus minus cancel 0. So, the answer is option C, 0. Yes? Yes, JEE aspirant, absolutely. So, this is also a very good question based on King's property. Okay, alrighty, clear. Next question is from differential equation, my dear students. Differential equation. Yes, this question, everybody. Yes. Okay. Let x is equals to xy be the solution of this differential equation. So, this is your differential equation. And you know what? This differential equation, if you see this is again January JEE Main 2025. So, this differential equation will be like, okay, can I separate the variable? You will be like, no, I can't do that. It will not happen. Is it homogeneous? No. Is it linear differential equation in y? Let us check. Y square is equals to x minus 1 by y. Sorry, this is not equals to. Upon dx. So, dy by dx is equals to minus y square upon x minus 1 upon y. Dy by dx is equals to y square upon 1 upon y minus x. Okay. Alright. So, now dx by dy. 1 by y minus x upon y square. Okay. So, dx by dy is equals to, now, see, this is or you can write, because see dy by dx was not working for us. So plus x upon y square is equals to 1 upon y cube. Can you see this is a linear differential equation in x? You know what? How does a linear differential equation in x look like? Dy by dx plus py is equals to q, where p and q are function of y. Correct? So this is it. Now integrating factor, let's calculate and let's solve it here. Integrating factor. E power integral of p dy. So e power integral of, what is p? 1 by y square. 1 by y square dy. So this is e power minus 1 by y. Now x multiply e power minus 1 by y is equals to integral of q. What is q? 1 by y cube e power minus 1 by y dy plus c. Now you have to integrate it. Put minus 1 by y is equals to t. So 1 by y square dy is equals to dt. Correct? So from here, x e power minus 1 by y is equals to, now see, this is minus 1 by y, so minus t. Okay, 1 by y square dy will become dt, e power t dt plus c. By parts if you apply, so by parts if you apply, let's shift this thing to the left hand side and apply the by parts. X e power minus 1 by y plus, apply by parts. First function constant, integration of second function minus this plus c. This is your is equals to 0. Okay, now as per the question, x of 1 is 1. X of half is what they are asking. See, x e power minus 1 by y plus, sorry plus नहीं है, t को replace करें minus 1 by y e power minus 1 by y. Minus e power minus 1 by y is equals to c. Now you put 1 comma 1. Put 1 comma 1. So if you put 1 comma 1, it will be 1 e power minus. So it will, c will be what? E power minus 1 minus e power minus 1 minus e power minus 1. Correct? If you put y is equals to 1. So this is going to become minus. So c is nothing but minus 1 by e. C is nothing but minus 1 by v, everybody. C is minus 1 by e. So now you have got your c. Okay. So c is nothing but 1 upon e. Now as per the question, x of half. So put y is equals to half. Get the value of x. Put y is equals to half. So x e power, put y is equals to half. So minus 2. Then put y is equals to half. So minus 2 e power minus 2 minus e power minus 2 is equals to 1 upon e. Correct? So now this is what? X e power minus 2 and this is minus 3 e power minus 2 is equals to e power minus 1. So x e power minus 2 is equals to e power minus 1 plus 3 e power minus 2, and this is what? E plus 3, something like that. E plus 3. E plus 3 is matching with option C. Correct? Is there a negative sign as well? Minus 1 by e. Na? So negative is this. This is negative. This is negative. This is negative. 3 minus e. Option D, absolutely right. 3 minus e. Yes? Everybody? Okay? Perfect? Yes? All right. All right. All right. So this is 3 minus e is absolutely correct. Now one more question. One more question. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do one last question. Let's do one last question from mathematics. Then I'll hand over to Shreyas sir. Physics is still pending. I hope that you guys are aware, huh? Okay, this is the last question. Let f be a continuous function satisfying this. Okay, so this is based on Leibniz theorem. The moment you see that the power is in variable, differentiate both sides using Leibniz theorem. I'll tell you how. So first of all, this is an integration. Integration is right there, you're trying to differentiate. So integration and derivative are anti of each other. So you don't have to differentiate, you don't have to integrate. What you have to do is, you have to apply the Leibniz theorem. How do you do that? Just replace x by upper limit f of t square plus t power 4, because see, x will be replaced by t square, right? So x square will become t power 4. Now, the moment you are done with that, multiply and differentiate the upper limit, that is 2t. Minus sign, now same you have to perform with the lower limit. Derivative of lower limit is anyway 0, so this is 0. On the right hand side, differentiation is very easy, 4 by 3, 3t square. 3 cancel, so 4t square f of t square plus t power 4 upon 2t. Okay, so this is going to give you what? 2 cancel, t cancel, so f of t square is nothing but 2t minus t power 4. Okay, now f of y, let's put t square is equals to y. So t square is equals to y, that means this is 2 root y minus this is y square. This is your f of y, correct or not? Now f of pi square by 4 is what they are asking. So put f of pi, or rather than what you do, don't do anything. Because see, what you have to do is pi square by 4. So put t is equals to pi by 2. So f of pi by 2 whole square is pi square by 4 minus 2 pi by 2. Sorry, is equals to 2 pi by 2 minus pi power 4 by 2 power 4. So this is pi minus, this is pi power 4 upon 16. Pi minus, can you see, if you take pi common, clearly the correct option is option B. Yes, everybody? Okay, this is a very good question. All right. Okay. Now in this file, I have added a couple of more questions for your practice. Okay, so make sure that you are going through 4-5 more questions are there. So 4-5 more questions with solutions are there. Make sure that you are doing it. And now I'll be asking Shreyas sir to take over. Okay, physics is there. Do not go anywhere. Okay, so let me write. See you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay.
Good afternoon, my dear warriors. I am guessing you guys were waiting for quite some time. And finally, your captain Shreyas sir is back. Yes, I had some power cut issues. So I was conducting a class and that had to be stopped. And then a lot of mess happened because of that power cut. So I had to finish my class there on the NEET channel and then come over here. Okay. So here we are. So it shows also the dedication of the teachers, guys. Even after power cut, I did not end the stream. I'm like, whenever the power will come, at least I will complete the session. Whatever I wanted to do, I completed it. I know you guys were waiting for me. But the best part is, even if the session had stopped, after the recording is seen, that missing part will not be seen. Okay. So that's a good thing. YouTube will ignore that part. So cool. Let's begin, guys, with the confidence booster session. Yep. Let's begin. Okay. So I hope you have smashed the like button. Did I have my lunch? Very good question. My lunch plan was there after the mock test, and the mock test was supposed to be over long time back. But sorry, guys, I did not have my lunch. What can I do? So after this session, I will have my lunch, and in the evening, again, I have another class. Before that, I need to finish off. So let's begin with the class. In the formula, A is equal to 3BC square. A and C have dimensions of capacitance and field, respectively. The dimensions of B will be how much? A's capacitance and C is the magnetic field. How are you going to approach this question? See if you can figure out some formulas. Okay, Chetan, these are confidence booster sessions. This will at least give you some bare minimum marks. Okay, cool. So let's see, what do we do? First of all, we want the find the dimensions of B. What will B be? B will be A by 3C square. So dimension of B will be dimension of A upon dimension of C square. A is nothing but capacitance. So this is nothing but capacitance. So this is nothing but capacitance. And this is nothing but magnetic field. So this is nothing but magnetic field, the square. Okay, so how do we get the dimensions of capacitance and the dimensions of magnetic field? Well, capacitance, can we write it as something? It is charge per unit. Q is CV, so C is Q by V. We can write it like that. So that is one option. Yeah. So it is nothing but charge per unit voltage. And charge per unit voltage, charge I can write it as current multiplied by time. And voltage is nothing but energy per coulomb. Energy per coulomb, joules per coulomb. So if you want, I can write it like this. It is Q by voltage. Voltage is work done per unit charge. So it will basically become Q square by work. Q square means it will become current square times square. But they have given in terms of charge, is it? Not, I mean, that's what was surprising. So it's okay. So we'll keep it in terms of charge only. Current is not required. I can see Q over here. What about the denominator? Magnetic field. Magnetic field, force is ILB. Force is ILB. So B will be F by IL. So it will be force divided by current into length, which I can further write it as force by current is charge into time into length. That is what I can write it down as. So now you can just substitute everything. It will be simple. So my dear students, over here you have Q square. Work is nothing but m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2. Here you have force in the denominator. So force is m raised to 1, L raised to, and this is square by the way. This is square. This was squared. This is also squared. So this will be m raised to 1, L raised to, what is it? 1, T raised to minus 1, sorry, minus 2, divided by QTL, Q raised to 1, time raised to 1, L raised to 1, but this is going to be squared. That's what it is. So that's it. Solve and see what is the answer. You should get this as option A, most probably. You should get this as option A, most probably. You can see why you should get it as option A. Q raised to 1 raised to 2. So Q raised to 2 into Q raised to 2 will be Q raised to 4. Perfect. Okay. So M raised to minus 2. M raised to minus 1 will make it M raised to minus 3. Yes, it is matching. So definitely it is going to be option A. Okay, directly you can get the answer. Perfect. Hi Jalwant. Good afternoon, my dear students. Good afternoon. Let's begin. 430 likes completed, Dia. Thank you so much. Hopefully by the end of the session, you guys turn it to, yeah, 500 likes. Yes, really hoping. Let's go to the next question. A thin prism of 5 degrees angle is 10 centimeters from the object. The distance of the image from the object. Very nice question. See, I'll tell you what. If you have a glass slab and if you have an object over here, the image is formed over here. There is a shift. There is a lateral shift. But that shift is that particular shift is directly proportional to the thickness of the slab. So if the thickness of the slab is very small, the shift will also be very small. But there is no angular deviation. That's very important. Deviation is not there. Delta is 0 for a normal slab. But the moment you have a prism, the moment you have a thin prism, because the thickness is very small, and you can see the shift wise will also be negligible. So the apparent shift that will happen, that will be negligible. So if you have that object over here, the only thing which a prism does is nothing but the deviation part. Deviation is not 0 in case of a prism. So if the ray is going like this, it will be deviated like that. So you have to extend it like this behind to see where that image will be formed. Where that image will be formed. So definitely there is a deviation. And that deviation is angle of prism into mu minus 1. That same deviation will be this delta over here. And you can see this is the distance which is asked. So OI is the length of the arc, and that length of the arc is, let's say I call this as R, radius, into the angle subtended, which is nothing but delta. This R is the distance of the object from the prism, which is nothing but 10 centimeters, and the deviation is angle of prism into mu minus 1. So what is the angle of the prism? 5 degree. What is the refractive index of the prism? 1.5. So 1.5 minus 1. So how much will it be, guys? Oh, but this is in degrees. We have to convert it into radians. So multiply by pi, divide by 180. Multiply by pi, divided by 180, or else it will be wrong. Understood? So I have to convert it into radians, only then r theta formula will work. So 1.5 minus 1 is half. Half will make it basically 2.5. 2.5 into 10 is 25. So 25 by 180 into pi. So what is it, guys? Come on, guys. 25 by 180. Yep. Is that right? Just check it out. That is 5 degrees only, right? Thin prism, 10 centimeters. Perfect. So it's going to be close enough to 6 7. So pi by 7. Pi by 7. Just check it out. Pi by 7. Everyone, just check it out. Approximately, you can say that. Or if you want exact, then you will have to see what is it divisible with. So just check it out. It will be nothing but 0.5, correct, into this is 2.5. Yeah, 25 by 180 multiplied by pi. This will go 5 times. This will go 36 times. So 5 pi by 36. Oh, we can get an exact value also over here. So 5 pi by 36 should be the correct answer. Everyone with me? Got it? Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. So whenever you get such questions, remember the object will be bending the rays from the prism. So, the prism will be bending the incident rays coming from the object. So the image will be shifted because of the deviation which occurs. Whereas in a glass slab, no deviation occurs, only the shift occurs. That is the difference. Okay. Moving on to the next question on your screen. It says a wire has some mass, some radius, some length, percentage error in the measurement of its density. Errors and measurement question, I think we should be able to do it. So we know the density is mass by volume, and the volume is area into the length, and the area of cross section is pi r square, or if it is pi r square into L. So writing it in a beautiful form, it will be m raised to 1. Pi is a constant, so let me put constant first. So m raised to 1, r raised to minus 2, L raised to 1. So del rho by rho, relative density error, pi is a constant, ignore it. Delta m by m plus 2 times, even if it is negative power, always take positive power only, delta r by r plus delta L by L. Now, this is all in ratio. We'll convert it into percentage later on. First, delta m by m, that will be nothing but 0.003 divided by 0.3 plus 2 times radius 0.005, 0.005 divided by 0.5 plus what else is there? Length 0.06 divided by 6. So how much is it coming out to be? Delta rho by rho. Come on, guys. So delta rho by rho. This is 0.01, 0.01 plus perfect. This is 0.02, and this is 0.01 again. So this will be 0.04, but percentage error in density will be whatever relative error you get, you multiply by 100. So this will be basically 4% error. So this will be basically 4% error, which is option D. Very good. Excellent, Visala. Very good, Gauri. Excellent, Sinchan. Very good, Prasanna. Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. Very good. Proud of all of you. All right. Let's go to the next question on your screen now. It says a ball is thrown with certain speed at some angle with the horizontal, so projectile motion. At the highest point, the gravity somehow becomes double. Some magic happens. Taking this change into account, the total time of the flight will be interesting. Now, okay, for the first part, when it is going up, the time taken to go up will be just u sine theta divided by g. That's all. That will be just u sine theta divided by g. Correct? Okay. Not 2u. 2u will be double the time. Now, while coming down, gravity has been doubled. So, zoop, it will fall down here only. Okay. So, if I somehow know what height does it go up by, I think my job will be done. If I somehow know till what height will it go up by, I think the height calculation which can be done from here only. Height is u square sine square theta by 2g, and the time taken to come down, remember, from the hill of height h is root of 2h by g. So it will be root of 2 by g. Put all these numbers here. U square sine square theta, u square sine square theta. But gravity has been doubled. Keep that in mind. We will keep that in mind. So u square sine square theta by 2g. Okay, this is fine. This g will no longer be g. This will become 2g because the strength of the gravity is doubled. So this should be 2g. Actually, it is root of 2h by g. G itself is 2g. So the new gravity is 2 times of g. So that's it. So u square sine square theta by 2g will come over here. Just check this out, what will happen. U square's root is u. Sine square's root is basically sine theta. G square's root is g. Okay. This 2 will cancel with this 2. Only one 2 will remain. So only one root of 2 will remain, guys. One root of 2 will remain. So therefore, what will be the total time of flight? First time of flight will be u sine theta divided by g. Everybody with me? Correct? And the next time of flight will be this one. It will be u sine theta by root 2 times of g. So when you add them, you will see u sine theta by g is common. 1 plus 1 by root 2 is there. So root 2 plus 1 by root 2. So I think it is a D option. Just check it out. Yes, it is a D option. Beautiful question. Chances of silly mistake are there here, where you find the height and you put different value of g, and also while coming down, instead of 2g you put g, then again you will make a silly mistake. So while going up, the acceleration due to gravity was g only while coming down, the acceleration due to gravity has been doubled. It has become 2g. So that's the reason why I have substituted it accordingly. Okay, perfect. All right. If you have not taken any mocks, that will be a very bad mistake. Do not do that. If you know 90% of theory or even 120% of the theory, no use unless you give few mock tests. So please, in the remaining time, whatever time you have, whenever is your shift, give mock tests. Okay, don't depend on just the theory. It is of no use. Even if you prepare for boards, you get 100%, you are the board topper. Really, guys, it really doesn't matter for JEE mains. Okay, it's a completely different examination. Okay, so understand this. Just preparing 2 mock tests, 1 mock test, it's not, I mean, we have students preparing for 2 years. They are not fools, no? They are not doing it unnecessarily. So when students are preparing so much, there must be a reason for it, because obviously your exam temperament, how your strategy is in the exam, how many questions you solve, what is your speed, are you able to think, are you able to switch the concepts, are you able to combine multiple concepts, are you able to avoid silly mistakes? So many things are there. Okay, planet A has mass m, radius r. Planet B has half the mass, half the radius. Escape speeds of A and B are V and VB respectively. What is the ratio? Okay, is the escape speed formula known by you? Yes, escape speed formula is root of 2gm divided by r. So naturally now, escape speed is proportional to root mass, inversely proportional to root r. So escape speed of A by escape speed of B will be root of mass of A by mass of B. and inversely proportional to root r, that means RB by RA. As per the given information, the mass of planet B is half of the mass of A. So mass of planet B is half. So this is double of the first one. A is double of the second mass. And radius is also half of A. Radius of this guy is half of A. That means this is 1 by 2. Oh my god, this is 1 by 1. So if I have to write it by 4, so I have to put 4 over here. That's it. So the answer is 4. So both the planets have the same escape speed because of all the things. Yep. Very good. Excellent, guys. Some of you got it, some of you made a mistake, but yes, that is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question on your screen. There are two wires having, same length and suspended from a ceiling under the same load. Ratio of the energy stored per unit volume is 1:4. The ratio of their diameters is ratio of their energy stored per unit volume. Remember the formula for energy stored per unit volume is half stress into strain, but neither stress is known nor strain is known. Same steel wires mean Young's modulus is same. Load is same, but the diameters are different. Okay, strain will also be different. Somehow write strain in terms of stress. Stress by strain is modulus. Okay, stress by strain is modulus. So strain is stress by modulus. So I will write it as stress by modulus. So this will become stress square. So this will become stress square by modulus. So 1 by 2y constant. What is the value of stress? Force by area. So force by area. But wait a minute, I know the area. Area is so 1 by 2y. Force area is pi d square by 4. Pi into diameter square divided by 4. That is your area of cross section. Square that also. Crazy things are happening now, guys. So 1 by 2y f square. 4 square is 16. 16 goes on the top. Pi square d raised to 4. Crazy, guys. So this is energy density. From this, energy density is proportional to force is the same, is it? Load is the same. Modulus is the same. Inversely proportional to d raised to 4. Perfect. My job is done. So, rho 1 by rho 2 is a d2 by d1, the whole raised to 4. So, what do I get? The density ratio is given 1 by 4. So, that is rho 2 by rho 1 whole raised to 4. So, rho 1 by rho 2 will be 1 by 4th root of 4, which is square root of 2. That's it. Which is square root of 2, which is 1 by root 2, guys, or root 2 by 1. That's it. Sorry, I had to take this on the top. I made a mistake. When I read rho 1 by rho 2, this will be 4 on the top, whole raised to 1 by 4, which is nothing but square root of 4, which is square root of 4, which is 2. So square root of 2. So square root of 2 is to 1. That is option C. Yep, perfect. That is the answer. Nice question. But you know what? Till the end, I did not substitute anything. I just figured it first. How is this energy density related to the diameter? Till that time, I did not give up. Somehow I kept on manipulating. Okay, till I got this particular thing. Everything else is a constant except for D. Is that right, everyone? Yeah, the session PDF will come later on. But more important is not the PDF. PDFs you can get hundreds. But the main point is you should be able to see the solution, understand why I'm doing it, see how I solve it. Many students I know, they will solve it by some random lengthier methods. These are usually when ratio problems are there, always find the relationship first, then in the end substitute. Don't substitute in the starting only, because it is going to increase the length of the question. Okay, perfect. Right. So two gases, atomic radius, atomic weight, xenon, radius, weight, have same number, density, and at the same temperature. The ratio of the respective mean free times. Mean free times. How is it even related? So here is what we'll do. The mean free time, time is distance by speed, will be mean path, mean free path by the mean velocity. Mean velocity. Time is distance by speed. Mean free path lambda and mean velocity average. Okay. Lambda, if you remember, was volume divided by root 2 pi diameter square into n. Now this whole thing divided by average speed is 8 RT by pi m. Okay. So same number density. Okay. So I'll do one thing, 1 by root 2 pi d square n by v. This v will come below, n by v. It will go on the top if you manipulate it again. This root of pi m on the top and 8 RT. Now observe who and all are constants and who and all will not, who and all will be variable. Root 2 is a constant, pi is a constant. As per the given question, same number density. That means n by v is also a constant. Again here pi is a constant, 8 is a constant, gas is a constant. I think temperature is also same. Yes, same temperature. Okay. So only molecular mass and D are different. So that's it, guys. My job is most likely done. So it is directly proportional to root of mass and inversely proportional to the square of the diameter of the molecules. Okay, perfect. So the question is ratio of the mean free times. So T1 by T2 will be root of M1 by M2, and this will be D2 square by D1 square, which is also M1 by M2. Diameters are proportional to the radius, so it will be R2 by R1 the whole square. Diameter is double the radius, so it is directly proportional. So this diameter ratio is the radius ratio. Okay, so therefore T1 by T2 times. What are the masses? Atomic mass numbers. 40 and 140. Is that so? Check this out. 40 and 140. R2 by R1. R2 is 0.1. So 0.1 divided by 0.07. This the whole square. Is that right? Now you just have to manipulate this properly. That's it. 0, 0 cancels. 4 by 14 is nothing but 2 by 7's root. And this is nothing but shift the decimal. It will be 1 by 0.7. 0.7 is 7 by 10, the whole square. So it will be root of 2 by root of 7 multiplied by 100 by 49. That is what it will be. So now just see approximately how much answer you will get from this. Root 2 is 1.4, root 7 will be 2 point something, 100 by 49 is 2. Guys, just very rough calculation in my head. This is 1.4, this will be 2 point something, let's say 2.5. 14, 25, 20, okay, maybe it will be 2.5, 2.6, something like that. 2 point something. This 49 will go with this 2 times. This will go with this 2 point something 2 times. 2 will cancel, will become 1. No? So the answer will be close to 1. So I think it is D. Oh, that's it. So in the exam also, don't sit and calculate very exactly. So if you sit and calculate exactly, then you will waste a lot of time. Options are there for you for a reason. Eliminate it. Got it? Isn't it a very good calculation technique? Just was a very close approximate calculations. Got it, guys? Everyone? Pakka? Okay. If you did not want to do that, there is another thing. If you forget, okay, root 2 value, sir, I do not know. No issues. Do one thing. Okay, root 2 by 7. 7 is close to 8. 7 is close to 8. No. So 2 by 8 will be how much? 1 by 4. So root of 1 by 4 will be how much? 1 by 2. 100 by 49. Can I not say this is double? So 2 cancels. So approximately it will become 1. So very rough calculations you can do however you want. Okay, next question is on your screen. Perfecto, perfecto. So how many students out here from Tamil Nadu? from Andhra, from Kerala, from Karnataka, from Maharashtra, from Delhi, from Northeast, from North, come on guys, South, West, who and all are from which all places? I want to know. Okay, what is the question? Two identical capacitors, A and B, okay, same voltage, they are charged and connected to two different circuits as shown below. If the charge on capacitor A and B, oh sorry, I think this shouldn't have come. Discharging of capacitors is not there, guys. Discharging of capacitors is not there. The time constant and all that, by mistake this question came, my bad, sorry. Let's do this question. There is an electromagnetic wave which is going in I cap plus j cap by root 2. Speed of light is, direction is given, unit vector. And polarization along k hat, that means electric field is along k hat. The correct magnetic field will be, very interesting question. Wow, Andhra, Korea, oh my god, Pakistan, oh, which Korea, South or North? North Korea, there is no. Palestine, my god, where and all you guys are from? Really? Okay, so see guys, now what does this plane of the polarization is along k hat means? The electric field vector is parallel to k hat, or I can just say that E hat is basically k hat. The next important thing is the velocity of light, the propagation direction. So speed of light is I hat by root 2 plus j hat by root 2. This is also unit vector. You can see the magnitude is 1. Now the thing is, when you have speed of light like this, the electric field unit vector like this, the magnetic field vector will be like this, and E hat cross B hat will be C hat, and C hat cross E hat will be B hat. So you can obviously see that B hat will be nothing but from here, C hat, take your right hand, 4 fingers like this, curl it like that, that will be E hat, the thumb will point in B direction, cross E hat, that's all. So C vector, we already know, it is nothing but I cap plus j cap, this whole thing by root 2, and cross product it with electric field, which is nothing but k hat. So what will that become? Okay, so that will be B hat. I cross k, I j k. So I j k, I cross k will be negative j. So negative j cap. J cross k will be I hat. Okay, the whole thing divided by root 2, which is nothing but I cap minus j cap by root 2. I cap minus j cap by root 2. Not many options are there, guys. Not many options are there. I cap minus j cap by root 2 is only there in C option. J minus I is there, J plus I is there, K is there. That is definitely not correct. Not just that, we also know that magnetic field totally will be that unit vector, whatever is there, into the amplitude. So this will be B naught into I cap minus j cap, the whole thing divided by root 2. So that is the net magnetic field. So definitely B naught multiplied by the unit vector will give you the field. So definitely that should be the answer. Yep. And can you see kx instead of x, what is there? Instead of x, what is there? This is there. Yes, it is always k into that direction in which you are moving. So this C hat should be there over here. Yep, always remember that. So general rule I will tell you, whenever you have to write electric field or magnetic field equations, it will be E naught, okay, E hat, let's say for example cos or sine, whatever you want to put. So for example sine, omega t plus minus anything can come, k into direction in which the light will go. So C hat. That is how your electric field or magnetic field equations will look like. Same thing for magnetic field. It will be B bar is equal to B naught, and this will be unit vector. This will be sine omega t plus minus k C hat. C hat is the unit vector in the direction of propagation of light. Speed of light is c, so c hat will be unit vector. Is that okay, everyone? All right. All right. Great. Pakka, shall we go ahead, my dear students? Let's go. What is it? An electron of certain mass and charge. Okay, just think about it. 1 second, guys. And magnitude, charge, initial at rest, accelerated by field, rate of change of de Broglie wavelength. My God, they've asked the rate of change of the de Broglie wavelength. Rate of change of the de Broglie wavelength. Okay, what will that be? Because of the field, there will be a force, there will be an acceleration, there will be a velocity. So the velocity which it gets, initial velocity plus acceleration into time, initial speed 0, acceleration is force by mass into time, force is charge into the field and into the time, that is velocity. So from this, we can find the de Broglie wavelength. De Broglie wavelength is h by momentum, which is h by mass into velocity. So therefore, lambda will be h by m. Velocity is e by m into t. So it will be h by cancels e, and this t raised to minus 1. Why did I write it like that? Because I have to find the rate of change of de Broglie wavelength. So that means I have to find d lambda by dt. So d lambda by dt means all these people are constants, like h is a constant, e is a constant, e is a constant. I have to just find the derivative of t raised to minus 1. So h by e is there, minus 1 will come outside, this will become t raised to minus 2. So this will become h with negative sign e, t square will come on the top, below, sorry, this will be d lambda by dt. That is the rate of change of, that is the rate of change of the de Broglie wavelength, h by e t square. H by e t square, guys, that is option A with a negative sign. Is that right, everyone? Very good, Sachin. Very good question. Awesome. Thank you, DKS. Means a lot. Means a lot. Shall we go ahead to the next question coming up on your screen? Here it is. The output of the combination will be what? The output of the combination of these logic gates. So let's think. First of all, this is a OR gate. Even if it was not mentioned, you should still be able to do it. Okay, this is A, this is B. So this is A or B. OR symbol is plus. Whatever this A is will continue forward till this point. This and this will be ANDed. AND means dot. So the output Y will be the AND operation of A dot A plus B. A dot A plus B. Now you will be wondering, what the hell is this? What is A dot A plus B? Okay, so we can take a truth table and maybe then do it. All right. So let's say, for example, A is 0, A is 0. This is also 0. This is, let's say, 0. Okay, or we can just try it out like this. Say, for example, A and B, and what will be the output YB? Okay. So, my dear students, if it is, let's say, 0, 0, then 0, 1, then 1, 0, then 1, 1. A plus B, what will be A plus B? Just think about it. A plus B, 0 or 0 will be 0. 0 or 1 will be 1. 1 or 0 will be 1. 1 and 1 or 1 will again be 1. What is A in each case? 0, 0, 1, 1. 0, 0, 1, 1. So now you have to do AND operation. Now you have to do AND operation. 0 and 0, 0. 0 and 1, 0. 1 and 1, 1. 1 and 1, 1. Okay. So the output is exactly like the number A. So answer is A. Yes, perfect. Can you see the output is exactly like the number A? So it is perfectly matching, guys. Can you see that? This and this, they are perfectly the same. Got it, everyone? Very good. Excellent, guys. Let's move ahead. Such type of tricky questions can also come sometimes, and you should be able to solve it using truth tables or even formulas. Yeah. Okay, shall we move ahead to the next question? The current I in the network is, this network has some Wheatstones like arrangement, but maybe the diodes are not forward or reverse bias. We need to check that out. So the current comes like this, it will go like this. It can't go here, this will be reverse bias. So no current here. So the current will have to go like this. It can't go here because this diode will be reverse bias. My God, why are these diodes there even? So the current will go like this, then go like this, then come out like that, then go like this and come here. Oh, so the current in the circuit, which is the total voltage by the total resistance in this entire path, there is only one battery, so 9 volts. Resistance wise, 5 ohms, then 10 ohms, okay, then 5 ohms, then another 10 ohms. That's it. That's all that is there. So it will be 9 by, what is this? 5 plus 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 30. So this will be 3 by 10, which is nothing but 0.3 amperes. 0.3 amperes is B option. Very good. So both the diodes were reverse bias in this specific arrangement. That is why no current went through them. The current will go through an alternate route. If the battery polarities were exactly reversed, then the current will definitely go through those diodes and it will be a Wheatstone's arrangement, because some current will go through this guy also, some current will go through this guy also. But still it will be a balanced Wheatstone from what I can see, 2 is to 1, 2 is to 1. So this 5 ohm resistance will become useless if the polarities would have been reversed. So such question can also come where Wheatstone's bridge is coupled with diodes. Correct? So moving on to the next one. Consider two charged spheres, metallic spheres, radius R1 and R2. Electric fields E1 on S1, E2 on S2, such that E1 by E2 is equal to R1 by R2. Then the ratio V1 by V2 of the electric potentials on each sphere will be. Okay, so the electric fields on the surfaces are such that E1 by E2 is R1 by R2. Okay, that means charges, nothing can be said. We do not know anything about the charges. Okay, so if you just ask me what is electric field 1, it will be Coulomb constant, charge 1 divided by R1 square. Electric field on the surface of 2 will be Coulomb constant, charge and R2 square. How about dividing both of them? Maybe we'll get something. So E1 by E2 will be Q1 by Q2, and then we'll have R2 by R1 the whole square. But E1 by E2 is given to be R1 by R2. So as per the given information only, I'm using it. So this will be Q1 by Q2, and this will be R2 by R1 the square. So what will be Q1 by Q2 then? It will be R1 by R2. R2 will become cube now. So this will be the answer for Q1 by Q2. Well, that's not the question. Question is the ratio of the potentials. So potential 1 will be K Q1 by R1. Potential 2 will be K Q2 by R2. So therefore V1 by V2 proportional to the charge and inversely proportional to the radius. Okay. So what is Q1 by Q2? It is nothing but R1 by R2 the whole cube, and this is R2 by R1. So cube and this thing will cancel. So this will become R1 by R2 the whole square. So R1 by R2 the whole square, which is B option. Perfect. So direct substitution, I guess, and direct ratios. So very simple, just that the charges are different. That's all. So because of that, you will get a different answer. Okay, perfect. So let's move, guys, to the next question on your screen. The figure below shows a diagram of mass 15 kg kept on a rough surface, angle 30, coefficient of friction. It is being acted upon by two forces, 5 Newton down. What should be the minimum value of P so that the block doesn't slip down? So slipping down is its tendency. So where will friction act? Think about that first. If it wants to slip down, the frictional force will definitely act upwards. And since we have to find minimum force and all that, so we'll come to Fs max over here. So friction is acting like this. 5 Newton is there. Apart from that, you will have mg sine theta. That means 15g sine 30 like this. Obviously, 15g cos 30 like that. And of course, normal force over here. This 5 Newton is anyways there. And this pull is also there. From the free body diagram, because everything is going to be at rest, normal force will be 15g cos 30, which is 15 into 10. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So it will be 150 by 2, which is 75 root 3. So the normal reaction is 75 root 3. Okay, keep that aside. In the plane's direction, 5 Newton is downwards, 15g sine 30 is also downwards, balanced by P plus Fs max. Okay, so 5 plus 15 into g is 10, sine 30 is half, P I have to find, Fs max is mu n, mu into n, mu value is 0.5, normal is that, so 75 root 3 guys. Is that right? Just now rearrange, that's all. So this will become 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is 5, 15, 75 is equal to P plus, this is half of 75 root 3. So therefore, P will be equal to 75 plus 5 is 80 minus 75 by 2 into root 3. So just check this out. Approximately how much will it come? 1.3, the root is 1.73 approximately. So 1.73 multiplied by 75 divided by 2, subtract it from 80. Just see approximately how much answer are you getting. See if you are getting it as close to 16.25. 16.25 Newton. This is fine, but main thing is the direction of Fs max. I have seen many people, they think because I'm pulling it up, friction will act down. No. See, I'm just preventing it from sliding down. I'm pulling it up because I know it will slide down. So I'm just pulling it just enough so that it is preventing it from sliding down. So when it has a tendency to slide down, friction will act upwards. Okay? All right. Yes, Tanuj, JEE 2026 videos are coming very, very soon. Hold on. Yep. They are coming very, very soon. Okay? Shall we go ahead to the next question, guys, coming up on your screen? A motor generates a power of 220 watts, angular velocity this much RPM, calculate the torque produced by the motor, take pi as 22 by 7. Power, torque, angular speed, I mean direct guys. Power is equal to torque into angular velocity. Power is equal to torque into angular velocity, just like power is force into velocity. So in rotation, torque is equivalent of force. Angular velocity is equivalent of velocity. Oh, the power is 220. Torque, that's what you have to find. Omega is how much? Okay, we need to convert that thing. 2100 rounds per minute. So per second will be divided by 60. Convert it into radian. So multiply by 2 pi. 0, 0 cancels. Correct? So this will be 210 by 6 multiplied by 2. 2 and 6 cancels becomes 3. This becomes 70. So it will become 70 if I'm not wrong. So omega will become 70 this pi. 70 pi. Perfect. So what next? What next? Let's see. 220 is equal to torque multiplied by 70 pi. They have told take it as 22 by 7. Now this 0 goes, 22 goes, 7 7 goes. Oh, torque is simply 1 Newton meter. That's all. So 1 Newton meter is the answer. Yes, it is 1 Newton meter. So the values they had given was such that it will be easy to convert. And remember, whenever you have to convert from RPM to radian per second, because it is rounds per minute, a minute is a 60 second. So divide it by 60 seconds. So you will get per second. Dividing it by 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, will give you per second. And each round is 2 pi radians. So you multiply by 2 pi radians. So that's how you will convert it into, this will be basically 70 pi radian per second. from rounds per minute. Okay, perfect. Next question, guys. Next question coming up on your screen. Let's say two loops P and Q. Uniform wire, radius of P and Q are R1 and R2. Moments of inertia about their axis of rotation are I1 and I2. If I2 by I1 is equal to 4, then what is two loops of P and Q are made of uniform wire. Radius of P and Q are R1 and R2. Moment of inertia about their axis are I1 and I2. What is the ratio of radius? Okay. So if you take a uniform wire and convert it into a circle loop, basically, this is basically the axis. This will be like a ring and it will have a radius. So the moment of inertia will be simply mr square. Will simply be mr square. Okay. The radius of both of them are R1 and R2. What is the moment of inertia ratio is given? So what is R2 by R1? So since the wire is the same, that means the masses are same. You can think of it like that. So just what are you going to do, guys? What is the formula for moment of inertia? What is the formula for moment of inertia? But we have seen that masses, will it be the same? Because radius are different. So I think masses will be different here. Reason being, they have not told whether it is one loop or two loops. So I'm guessing the density of the material is the same. So if I take a longer wire, it will have a longer more mass. So I think masses will be different. Yep. So here the mass will be proportional to the length. Mass will be proportional to the length. In fact, the mass will be some lambda into the length, and the length will be circumference, which means it is 2 pi r. Oh, so that is what the mass will be. So instead of mass, I will put lambda into 2 pi into r as it is, and this is r square. So that is inertia. So inertia is 2 pi lambda into r cube. So inertia is proportional to cube of the radius. It's proportional to the cube of the radius. So if I now do, what is it? I2 by I1, it will be R2 by R1, the whole cube, but this ratio is given to be 4. So that is nothing but R2 by R1 raised to 3. Question is find R2 by R1. So R2 by R1 is 4 raised to 1 by 3. 4 raised to 1 by 3. I can see it in option C, guys. Option C, 4 raised to 1 by 3. Perfect. Yes, that's the answer. So the masses will be different. That was the catch in this problem because it's made from the same uniform wire. So mass per unit length will be constant, which is lambda. Yeah, you can assume the mass per unit length to be lambda. Is that okay? Let's go ahead to the next question. The radii of the two planets and their densities are given. G1, G2 are the accelerations due to gravity. What is G1 by G2? Is acceleration due to gravity related to density? But let's see. It is Gm by r square. But we know mass is density into volume. And volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So therefore, it will be 4 pi g rho by 3, 4 pi g rho divided by 3, r cube and r will cancel, it will become r square. So that is how it is. So therefore, if I do g1 by g2, 4 pi g by 3 is constant. So it will be rho 1 by rho 2. It is also proportional to square of r. So r1 square by r2 square. So rho 1 by rho 2, r1 square by r2 square, which is nothing but your, oh, no. Oh, sorry guys, what did I just do? I did a silly mistake. Sorry. See, silly mistakes happen. What mistake I did? Did you guys realize? See, while writing r square, I missed that r square here. Volume was 4 by 3 pi r cube. This was r square. So only one r will remain. So it is proportional to r. So therefore, you will get r1 by r2. Yeah, that should be correct. Yes, it was square here. I missed that square term. So I put that back. So it is rho 1 by rho 2, r1 by r2. Rho 1 by rho 2, r1 by r2, which is D option. Cool, everyone? Yeah, perfect. Moving on now. Yeah, that was the last question. So that's the end of the session, my dear students. Now, tomorrow we are going to meet where? We are going to meet on the channel in the paper discussion session. Yes, in the paper discussion session. So be there. So you can see the paper discussion shift 1 2nd April and shift 2 also 2nd April is live. Both the sessions will be discussing as many as possible memory based questions. Quickly smash the like button, mark your attendance. Reason being, whatever questions we discuss, similar models will repeat in the other shifts. Not exact same question, maybe the same models. Some questions may be direct repeat. That happens. You have seen that in January also and in previous years. So it's extremely important that you attend all the discussion sessions, especially if you are from the other shifts. 2026 students, don't worry, something special is coming up for you guys soon. And for JEE Advanced, EMSAT, MHT-CET, VIT-EEE, SRM-JEE, Amrita, all the exams, we'll be doing many things for all of you. So a lot of things await on the channel. So quickly make sure that you are subscribed and yeah, shower your love, and that is your Guru Dakshina. So this was the last JEE main session of the academic year, apart from the discussions. After that, we are going to enter a completely different ball game of private institutes entrance and JEE Advance. Okay, bye bye. Have a great time. Take care.